So let's get ready for the women's 400 freestyle
400 meter
final.
freestyle final. Representing Germany, Leonie Kuhlmann. In lane 1, Anderson. In lane 7, representing Germany, Isabel Gosse. In lane 2, representing Liechtenstein, Julia Hassler. In lane 6, representing Italy, Simona Kvadarella. In lane 3, representing Italy, Martina Carimignoli. In lane 5, representing Hungary, Aya Kushny. And in lane 4, representing Russia, Anastasia Kopichnikova. This is a women's 400 meter freestyle final.
Kopichnikova in the middle lane, but just a few hundredths of a second ahead of Gosse, Carimignoli, Kvadarella, and the rest. It is going to be a very even field, with Isabel Gosse down in lane 7 from Germany being the only swimmer in this final with a personal best under 4 minutes. The rest very close. Freya Anderson, winner of the 100 and the 200 meter title, up in lane number 1, withdrawing from the 50 meters to focus on the 400 free final. Kvadarella in 6 is already the winner of the 800 meter title, and she is also a lone course European champion of the 400 meters. Setting the pace, Isabel Gosse down in 7. And of course in lane 1 and 2, Anderson and Hassler close to her. It is very close right now. The 800 meter race was won by Simona Kvadarella ahead of Gosse and Carimignoli, with Kopichnikova leading the European rankings but finishing out of the medals. Now it is Gosse who leads the European rankings, and she's the one who leads the race at the 100 meter mark, just ahead of Kvadarella and Gosse. Kvadarella, and now even with Gosse. A little bit behind Martina Rita Carimignoli, the bronze medalist of the 800 meter, her to win a medal in this race. Gosse, Kvadarella, Gosse. A little bit moving away from the rest of the field, Gosse and Kvadarella, with Gosse fighting with Kopichnikova for bronze medal right now, but we are still far away from. We'll just reach the halfway mark. Gosse clearly ahead now of Kvadarella. 30.3 for the German, 30.5 for the Italian. And Gosse trying to pull away from the chasing pack. That is Kvadarella and Kese. 6 more laps to go. And it is getting tight now. 30.5 by Gose, 30.2 by Kvadarella and Kese as well. 125 to go. Those three well ahead of the rest of the pack. When they turn at the 300-meter mark, now it seems that Kvadarella takes over, the Italian. 100ths of a second separating 1 and 2, with Kese behind them by just 1500ths. Inside the lead. So Kvadarella, Gose and Kese, it will come down to the final 15 meters of the race. The Italian pulling away at full speed now. Kese second, Gose back into third. Who is the best sprinter of these three? It seems that Kvadarella is going to do the double once again. And after the long course Europeans, she will win the 800 and the 400 and the short course as well. Kvadarella up in front, Gose fighting with Kese for second, but the Italian takes it. Yes, she does. Sub 4-minute swim for Kvadarella. Gose in second and Kese third. Only 29 100ths of a second separating 1, 2, 3. It was a great race, as expected. And the Hungarian have to settle for bronze this time, as Kvadarella is the European champion. She made a move after this is Caramignoli, the other Italian, finishing down in 8th. Kese in third, was very close, setting a new personal best. Anna Kese just outside of 4 minutes. And the European champion, here she is, Simona Kvadarella. Goes a little bit disappointed. 4:00:01 for Gose, but she was the fastest in the first half of the distance, and also she was the fastest in the closing 5 meters. That's where she could overtake Kese for second. But Kvadarella manages to hold on to the lead and clinches gold medal number 2 here in Glasgow. The final touch of Kvadarella, not the best one. Already lifting her head up, looking at the scoreboard before touching the wall. Coach Minotti must not be happy with that, but he is happy with the win. Yes, he is. Here is the final result of the race. Freya Anderson, a huge personal best by her, puts her into 4th position, just outside of the medals.